but it is not momentum. What do you mean by momentum? Okay, let me remind you about momentum again. So here I gave the amount of motion in a body is called momentum. But why momentum has been taken to explain about Newton's second law of motion, that also I explained in a previous class. So a little bit introduction I will give again, and after that I will complete this topic, and I'll start today's session also. So very briefly I will complete them. Okay.
Sir, we were on P equals to MV, so we have to start from here.
Right, from here only I'm starting, Nana. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. So momentum P is equal to mass into velocity. Okay. So why we consider this momentum? In a previous class I told you, suppose two objects are there. One is small object is there, one is very big object is there. To change the motion of this big object, what this small object has to do? It has to come with a large velocity to change the motion of this object, isn't it? Arnav?
Yes, sir.
So if small object comes with a very large velocity and hits another object which is having more mass than this one, what it can do is, this particular small object can change the motion of this big object. Okay. And in the next case, suppose one big object is there and it is coming to a small object, and if this big object coming and hitting this particular small object, then what happens? The small object motion can be changed, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask one question, sir.
Okay, okay.
Sir, if a horse and a calf are running with the same speed and they hit together, so sir, which of the both will fall farther?
You will come to know about it in the case of collisions, which will be based on Newton's third law of motion. So that also I am going to explain. But here I am making you to understand that how motion of an object can be changed.
Sir, I
So
was asking this because it came in the test.
momentum I gave.
Yes, sir.
Horse and car.
Sir, horse and a calf.
Calf. Okay. Now
Sir,
which will
which
have
will
more mass?
have
More
momentum.
momentum.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? Tell me which will have more mass, whether horse or calf?
Sir, horse.
Horse will have more mass.
Yes, sir.
Why you are thinking so? Calf will have more mass than horse generally.
The calf is baby cow, not cow, sir.
Okay, if you are taking that meaning, horse will be having more momentum. So that is based on mass. So that only I am making you to understand. So understand it, and later we'll discuss it. Okay.
Sir, so if calf has less mass and horse has more mass, so then horse should be the correct option, but it was calf given there.
Okay, I'll see it. I'll see it and what answer I gave. So after that, if any correction is there, I'll make. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, tell me, to change the motion of any object, which is playing important role, either the mass or velocity, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So these two will play important role in changing the motion of another object. So that's why these two physical quantities are combined as one physical quantity, which is termed as what? Momentum. Okay. So this is the momentum, and momentum is equal to mass into velocity. So you have to say like this. The product of mass and velocity is known as momentum. It is a general definition. But according to physics, the amount of motion in a body is called momentum. And do you know about vectors and scalars, Arnav?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what do you mean by vector or scalar?
Sir, a vector quantity is a physical quantity which has magnitude and direction,
Very
whereas
good.
scalar quantity is only magnitude, has only magnitude.
Okay, very good. Okay. Now tell me whether this momentum is a scalar or vector.
Sir, it is vector.
Very good. It is a vector physical quantity. And what is the unit of momentum? Kilogram meter per second in SI. In CGS, what is unit? Gram centimeter per second. So this is about momentum and how this momentum is related to our Newton's second law of motion that I am going to explain now.